what are we trying to stop, actually? Because, not to give you a civics lesson, but our representatives, our city council, they're supposed to be working for us. So I understand where they're coming from, where they're like, we need to be focused, and there may be outside things that create an issue within the system of government we are trying to perform. Understood. So I can understand why this is being brought up, but I can also understand why this is being brought up. And in my opinion, from history with this council, it's been a we got it handled, sit down and shut up mentality. That's the way I've saw. That may just be my opinion. That may just be my perception. You may have a totally different perception. But from what I see, it's basically, we got this handled, don't say a word. So are there multiple people complaining to the city about city council members that is monopolizing the conversation? They were able to get the $3.7 million real estate deal done. They're able to get the $500,000 mast arms done. They're able to get a lot of things. The water pressure was able to be done. The water softening is in the process of being done. All these things are being done. So where is this complaint, or these multiple complaints from, whether it be one person or many people? We don't know, right? Where is that affecting the process of city government? We heard a dollar amount, $1,000. So, and I would hope that nobody wants to see city tax dollars going toward frivolous things, because we do argue that on a lot, right? Amongst ourselves on Brick City Town Hall, here on this podcast, other social network pages. We talk about spending money when we don't need to spend money. So, where is the issue? Is there an issue in complaints, or is there an issue in people? Because one thing that just stuck out, and I listened to this conversation at least 3 times, one thing that just stuck out to me listening to it just now was when Mr. Lyons was talking. And he was talking and praising, I believe, Mr. Morgan about how well he handled the complaint, the mystery $1,000 complaint. And one thing that he said that stuck out to me very clearly and makes me question, who are they really representing, was when he said, and listen to it again if you have to, is he thanked Mr. Morgan for who he represented. He said, and thank you, he represented you well. That's not the job. Looking into a complaint, you're not representing the mayor. Which apparently that was what the complaint was about. I mean, we're I don't know. We're kind of reading into it, right? Somebody wrote a complaint against the mayor for what? Obviously, it was unfounded, or we would have heard about it more, right? So, those are just questions. So, was that a Freudian slip? Thank you for representing the mayor? Or thank you for representing him? Or however he phrased it. He was talking about the mayor, right? That's what I assume. So, those are the little things that I took out of this. More to come. Mr. Morgan and Mr. McDonald will go back. They will create some type of legislation and bring back to another work session. And then hopefully we'll hear more details about the complaint process. Is Huber Heights city government so overwhelmed with complaints? Formal complaints, because we complain on social media and wherever all the time, right? We've read it. But formal complaints to the city that's clogging up the process of actually performing what city government should be performing. Now, nobody wants that. Are these frivolous complaints restricting the ability to do their job? If not, this doesn't need to take place, right? We don't need more rules. We don't need more legislation. We don't need more anything. What happened to freedom? What happened to liberty? What happened to transparency? All that stuff we need to get back to in the city of Heber Heights. That's my opinion. I think we're slipping away from it. And I think some of the things that were said in that conversation, and it was just a discussion, no action was taken. So we're just talking about the discussion. We're not talking about action. And hopefully, preempting the next discussion, we can ask questions, right? And say, hey, why are we doing this? Think real hard, because there are folks watching. There are folks listening. There may be silent majority out there who are watching and listening and may just vote you out. So do the right thing, council members. Anyway, we'll pay attention to that, and we will keep you updated. And I say we, I say me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you had a great day. Hope you have a great day. It's a beautiful day outside today. Go enjoy it. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you later.
Thank you for listening to Truman's Town Hall. Share this podcast with your friends and neighbors and subscribe today.